What's good, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here with Slim2. We're here with the top 32 duelists here at YCS Seattle. What's your name and what'd you play, buddy?
My name is Chancy, and I played Zoodiac.
Yeah, and I see that Minerva shirt too.
Yeah.
Dank deals, baby.
That's a team dank deal.
Yeah, they let me the whole deck, so thank you guys
sure.
so much. There's no way I could have gotten the cards.
Definitely, for sure, man. Let's get into that profile.
Alright, really standard. I played like the pure one, so 3 of this guy, he's amazing. You definitely want to do that turn 1 and get the emerald play. 3 of that guy. I played 3 because I feel like he's really good. You can cycle cards. And the 1600 or 17 with Tanky is really relevant in the mirror match. You just keep beating down. And then 3 of this guy, obviously, you can OTK. And then I also played one of the Ram Ram.
Wow.
Because I like his name.
Ram Ram, did it work out good for you?
Yeah, it works out okay. I actually didn't play the Speedroids, which turned out to be a mistake. But at the time I was like, oh, there's too much room. They take 2 extra deck slots and then 4 decks in the main slot, so I was like, oh, I'll just play like more traps and Ram Ram. I put Ram Ram in because I never drew monsters, which was because I didn't play Speedroids, obviously. I should have played them, but Totem Bird's also really good. And this guy is, when he's destroyed by battle of a card effect, you can special summon another Zoodiac from a grave. So like, you can summon this, activate Barrage and target him to destroy. You get something from deck and something from grave. And he has 2,000.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, he also negates traps, so like, if you overlay him, the monster's like unaffected by traps at target. So I did that on my future match in top 32, which is kind of cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then there's also a way to play around board clears. If you make like a board like that Gusto Emerald play and you draw Barrage, you can Barrage, and then special summon this. So if they Kaiju Slumber, everything dies, and then with this, you special back the Drownsia, the Trident that died, and then you can equip Viper and build something up. So it kind of plays around like, you know, board clears in a sense.
Cool.
And yeah, that's all the monsters. Oh wait, actually.
And then 2 men. I don't count that as a monster. That's
way too good. It should be banned, I think. And then 2 of these guys, just because it's good like 1 for 1. It hits Barrage, Rat. You want to do it on the normal summon because there's just a chance that they don't have Barrage or Instant Fusion. Like if you do it any other time, they're going to special summon a Rat first, like, and then that means they're going to have Trident. So I was doing it on the normal summon. And also like, it's, it works against a lot of stuff. So
Metal Foes.
Yeah, Metal Foes. And then, yeah, that's all the monsters. Okay. And then spell cards 3 of this, obviously, you have to play 3. It's really good. The 100 boost is really relevant because, like, under barrier, you're just grinding, right? So you attack over all your opponent's monsters. And also, like, when you are under barrier, your XYZs are 100. So, like, you can still attack over, like, defense mode XYZs or, like, rats or whatever. Yeah. So sometimes you don't even blow this up with Barrage. You blow up Barrage just so you have this to play around barrier, which is kind of cool. And then 3 of this. Insane card, obviously.
Man, for real.
There's actually a play that you can play around Max C with this and Rat, but no one knows about it. I can maybe show after.
Alright, yeah, for sure.
And then 2 of this card, it's really broken, but it's also really risky because if you run into a Max C, you basically lose.
Yeah, you gotta go off into it or stop.
Yeah, totally. But it's still broken.
Yeah.
Because you can Broadbolt twice. You XYZ it with Norden normally once, and then you can put something on top of that and then put another Broadbolt on top. Yeah. Traditional way. And then board clears, 2 Dark Holes and Raigekis. I didn't play Kaijus because I didn't want to draw them, and I feel like these cards are just clean. You don't have to play like bad Kaiju cards that you might draw. You can just like, you know, Raigeki somebody or Dark Hole somebody, and they're good against Infernoids. And then 2 of this card, my body's shield. Oh, yeah. I actually found this card.
DTs.
I know, right? I found this card in my mom's basement. Broken.
Sick plus right
like
there.
A month ago when no one was talking about it, I was like, wow, this card might be good. So I started playing it, and then like half a month later, everyone's talking about it. So I don't know. I was playing 3, but it's dead sometimes. It stops Ghost Ogre, it stops Trident, and it destroys Trident, which is super good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you can also My Body, Another My Body if it's on your monster.
Oh yeah.
And Book of Moon is just generic. It's a trap, or like you stop Trident, so.
Makes sense.
And then that's all the spells. I played 40, so traps, 3 of the most broken trap.
Yeah, that card's so good.
Yeah, this card's really good. There's a way, like, a lot of people don't know that, like the best way is probably to wait until they make an XYZ and then use it, so they burn the XYZ
burn one
resources.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
But there's also a way, if you suspect they have a D-barrier and they don't use it on your monster, you can play around it by just putting Trident right on top.
Yeah, and then
so there's kind of like that mind game, you know, like are you gonna overlay Trident right away, or are you gonna wait, right? So if you think they have barrier and they're waiting, then you might do Trident if you have like another play. And then 3 strike. Barrier is way better, obviously, because it's a whole turn, but it's still 1 for 1 and it's good. Yeah. And then during your turn, you might negate your cantrips if you have to. So they only have like 3 plays. They have like normal summon, the barrage, and the instant fusion, like standard Zoodiac. Exactly. So like strike is like one of them, right? And then 2 of this card, it was okay. The consensus like we thought that people were playing like Vanity's Fiend and stuff, and also like this, it's good in grind because essentially it's a 2-for-1. You negate like the Broadville or the Tiger Mortar, and then next turn the Drancy is just dead, right?
Yeah.
And it's also okay against Infernoid. You hit like Snow or something, as long as they don't have an Infernoid that can chain and tribute Snow.
Yeah.
So it's all right. And then this card, the most broken trap besides Barrier, because you wait until they mount the huge board and you flip this. There's no way for them to play around it. I guess my body kind of makes it worse, but it's still too good. And I played one of this. It was okay, but I was actually surprised. Like, everyone was playing around Mirror Force.
So they weren't attacking you too much.
Yeah, no one was attacking or putting in defense or whatever. So it was okay, but I don't think it's that great. It's just good when like most people attack first, just in case you have barriers, so they get 1600, so you can flip it. Compulse, just another 1-for-1 kind of thing. It also like Kaiju, you bounce your own Kaiju back or something. Just like a all-around good card. Then for like random decks, you know, like the Crystal Wing Indestructible artifact thingy.
Yeah, I do not want to lose that.
And this card is really good and stuff with that. I think that you should always prioritize getting this to grave if you're playing the mirror match because it's so grindy. So even if you have Thoroughblade and Marmorat, you want to summon Marmorat and send this, as long as you have like defensive traps.
Definitely.
And yeah, that's 40 cards main deck.
Side next to each.
Yeah, okay, let's do
I like them tokens.
I know, right?
extra deck. I know, I love them.
Yeah.
Extra deck, I guess. Sure. The extra deck is one of the best ones. I guess they're all the best ones. But yeah, I played 3 because of the fact that Instant Fusion, you can make one, overlay something, and make another one. Double search. And also, like, playing more just means I win the grind game, which is cool. And then 2 of this guy. He attacks directly, but no one knows about it.
Yeah.
And then 2 of this one, which is great. And then 2 of this one. I wanted to play 3, but I cut one for, like, Roach or something, because this guy's just great. You know, playing around barriers, just make him right away. And that's all the normal Zoodiac ones. And then I played 2 of this one. It's broken.
Yeah.
Really good. If you have this in barrier, like, and they don't have board clear, they can't get over the 1800, which is super relevant.
Emerald's really good.
Yeah, he's great. And also he is a mirror match, just recycling stuff. And then this guy, OTK, 3800. 1 rat's 5000 because 38 plus the Viper Research, so that's 5000.
Yeah.
And then I also played this guy.
Oh my god.
3000 the Crab King, baby.
If you have Rat and Instant Fusion, that's an OTK because this is 5000 with the Viper, and this is a 3000. Boom.
That's crazy.
I later realized that if you have Tiger King, you can set Tanky and search another Viper, so it's still like 30 something, 3000 something, but that means that you'd have to not have used Tanky that turn, so I was like, whatever.
That's awesome. Haven't seen that since Cleaford Towers, baby.
Right?
And also, like, against Metaphors, you beat over Volflame, so you don't have to waste a Drive on it.
Yeah.
And then this guy, I only played one Infernoid.
I didn't have to see that, unfortunately. I saw the Iron Wall, so that's all I needed to see.
And then this guy, because Instant Fusion.
Yeah.
And then my side deck is 3 of this card because you always want to see it. It's insane. Puts this huge body on board. Has the OTK.
Searches, man.
And searches.
Too many.
Yeah, what can I say? And then I played 4 of these guys. They're not great to draw, but sometimes, you know, you draw 2, at least you can beat them down. If you have barrier, just beat down.
Yeah.
And you play the 3000s because that's OTK with the 5000 off rat.
Yep.
And then 3 of this card.
The card's so good.
I know, I hate it for it. I only played 1, thankfully. I'm so scared of that deck. But I also saw this thing go in second because if you can clear the board with like a slumber or something.
And then they just lose.
Yeah, you just flip this and it's.
Yeah.
They don't see Twin Twisters 60 cards. No
I
way.
tried to draw it. I drew 1 with Emerald.
3 of this for Metaphors and Infernoid because they're kind of spell reliant. So if you go first side this, they can't use like their lawn milling thingy.
Yeah, they gotta wait a whole
trainer. Yeah, and the fusion spell. And then 2 Twin Twisters just for random stuff like Paleozoic and whatnot.
Yeah, so sweet, man. Any shout outs you want to give, man?
Yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to Marcus from Dank Deals for lending me like everything in the deck. There's no way I could have gotten it. Huge shout out to Hector for organizing the team of Dank Deals. Shout out to my friend Darren for driving us up here and Yuki for training. And also a shout out to my friend Ed for training.
Awesome, man.
Thank you.
For sure, man.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys so much.